How much are these going for?
I will tell you, not in budget.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
There's this idea that, oh, if you're young, you'll never own a home. It's just totally impossible. You need to make this much money.
It's a lot harder for younger people now to do what their parents did. The first-time home buyer getting the starter home, that doesn't happen that much anymore. But Ellie, she's a go-getter. I'm Sarah Beatty. I'm a real estate consultant here in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, the whole DMV area. The question posed to me was, do you have any first-time home buyers who are young and bought under $300,000? We had 2 in the past 3 years that fit that criteria.
I'm Ellie Conway. I am 25 years old. I graduated from college in May of 2020. So that was not a great time to be graduating from anything. I had to move back in with my parents. I started working as a loan officer, which I did not get a degree in finance or business or anything like that. So it was, again, not the plan. But I was learning a lot about houses in this area. I was working with first-time home buyers. I thought if they can do it, I can do it. So then I started to strategize about ways that I could get out of my parents' house. It's definitely tricky out there for young people because we don't have the advantage of built-up earnings. We're kind of paycheck to paycheck. We're stretching things, trying to make everything work. So it's hard to break in to the housing market.
We've had low inventory my entire career, and right now it's extremely low. People really aren't selling their houses. Rising prices and rising interest rates means very high costs to purchasers coming in.
Obviously, everyone wants a giant house with everything finished and a big backyard, and that was just totally outside of what I could afford, which led me to condos.
She's very forward-thinking about her financial plan, so she set out with a mission of finding something in this affordability range that she could also have as a rental unit.
The amount coming in should always be greater than the amount going out, right? That's not crazy math. So as I started figuring out what I could reasonably afford, I realized that I would need to recruit some roommates. Oh, okay. I had been looking for a home for a while. When I was getting very frustrated in my search, everything was being more and more expensive than I thought it would be. Then I saw this place go up, and when I walked in for the first time, I could just see what I would do. This is my home. This is the living room. This is where most of the socializing happens. This is the dining room and the porch.
Buying something that fits your lifestyle now versus what you're thinking it might be in several years is something that not a lot of people think about, and Ellie really did think about. Like, I can get roommates and help pay my mortgage. That's people essentially putting money in a savings account for her by helping pay down her principal.
This is roommate number 2's room, and this is my room. I've got my bathroom, closet, and then my space.
She's putting herself in a great position for the rest of her life.
It was a surreal feeling when I signed the paperwork to buy this house. There's this feeling of accomplishment and pride, I guess. I've talked to my roommates about whether they want to own a home one day, and I want to help them with my knowledge. I relied on expertise and people who knew more than me, and I'm just really grateful.
It is a really complicated process, but there's often first-time home buyer programs or financing that could help you achieve that goal sooner than later. Nothing is better than having your own little piece of this world to call your own.